A boy wakes up in a dark room and finds himself chained. He had only a bucket of water with him. He was trying to get out of his chains and didn't know why he was here. A few days ago, this boy attended a party at the invitation of his friend. He really liked one of the girls at the party, and he took her to the forest and raped her. But he didn't know that she was mentally handicapped. When the boy got on his motorbike and drove away, the girl's father saw him and came to his daughter and found her unconscious. The girl, who had psychological problems, thought that it was her father who had abused her. After some time, the girl committed suicide after being traumatized. After that, the girl's father started to follow the boy. One day, he hit the boy with his car on the road. Then he locks him in a warehouse with his hands and arms tied. After a few days there, he shaved his face. He had no idea what would happen to the boy. This surgeon changed the sex of the man who abused his daughter. This man was a plastic surgeon, and he and his team performed illegal sex reassignment operations. With the consent of the customers, they changed both their faces and their gender. However, this time they were not doing it with the consent of the customer. The boy on the operating table was the boy who harassed the surgeon's daughter, but the surgeons thought that the boy did it with his own consent. After the operation, the boy realized that he was now a woman. This punishment was not the last. The surgeon kept the boy at home for years and gave him plastic surgery. And the boy was now in the shape of a woman, but not just any woman. He looked like the surgeon's dead wife. The surgeon did it on purpose. He deliberately made the boy look like his wife because he wanted to see her. Many times the boy tried to kill himself, but each time the surgeon brought him back to life. Several years passed in this way. The boy seemed to forget what had happened to him. He forgave the surgeon and accepted everything. He and the surgeon began to live as husband and wife. Years ago, one of the surgeons who had participated in the boy's operation came to the surgeon. He showed him the newspaper and said that the family of the boy they had operated on had called him. He suspected that the boy had not performed the operation voluntarily and said that he would file a complaint. At that moment, the boy came in. He confessed that he was the wanted boy and said that he had performed the operation voluntarily. The boy saw his old self in the newspaper and felt the pain of what had happened all over again. One night, he stole the surgeon's gun and killed the surgeon in bed and left the house. And he came to the shop where he and his mother had once worked. Normally, his mother wouldn't have recognized her son like this.